Happy Monday to you. This is Motivation Monday for October 21st, 2019. Have you ever thought about what's on the other side of the fence? Through a series of events and training that I've been involved in the last few weeks and months, it has just become so painfully aware to me, if we didn't already know it, that so many of our neighbors are struggling with serious issues. Did you know that here in Tarrant County, 1 in 4 children doesn't know where their next meal is coming from? I've heard that from multiple agencies and multiple reports and summaries now. We also know that many of our neighbors are dealing with mental health struggles. We also know that many of our neighbors are dealing with domestic violence issues. There are so many things, so many ways our neighbors are hurting, even just sickness, death, loneliness. So many of these things that come into all of our lives at some point in time. And so we recognize the need that we have to make sure that we take some time to learn about what's going on the other side of the fence. That we're a good neighbor, that we're a good citizen in our community, that we're active in our churches and our schools. 2 scriptures to go along with this today. Matthew 22. You'll find in there where Jesus is being asked by a group of Pharisees and Sadducees about what the greatest commandment is. And Jesus tells them that, first of all, you should love the Lord your God with all your heart, mind, soul, and strength. And the second one is like it. You should love your neighbor as yourself. Some challenging statements, but we see them again in Luke 10 later on, where Jesus, being asked by a lawyer, asked again about what shall one do for salvation. And he's told the same thing. And then this young lawyer asks, well, who is my neighbor? And then we get into the parable of the Good Samaritan, which of course meant so much to the people back then. It would have been a powerful statement. It's still a powerful lesson for us today if we really absorb it and learn what the relationship of the Israelites to the Samaritans was. You can study that on your own this week. But the lesson for us is that we take time, we make time to make sure that our neighbors know that we care. We are there to listen when hard times come. We're there to lend a helping hand. So many people over in Dallas this morning are helping their neighbors chop up trees that have fallen down in the outbreak of storms. We're there to lend a helping hand. We're there to shed a tear with them when sorrowful times come. And if we don't have the right answers, we've taken time to prepare ourselves so that we can help them find the right answers. I hope that this has been encouraging to you. We can help and we can share and shine God's light of goodness, love, hope, and salvation into a world that so desperately needs it. Go out and make it a great Monday and a great week.